video or live.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Fortunes and Reselling. We have an excellent panel with a special guest. Tonight, we're going to talk about diversifying your income as a reseller. We'll start with some introductions. My name is Chris. I'm with Liquidation OH. I sell on all platforms, wholesale, liquidation, thrifting, everything. Let's start. Looks like he stepped away. Let's start with Wade.
Oh my gosh! This is the second video. I'm first, guys. Cheers! Cheers! Welcome in tonight, guys. We've got a special show tonight. This is going to be fantastic for people that do resell part-time or full-time, or if you're looking to go full-time, because it's really important to have income coming in from all different directions. Because remember, we play in sandboxes that we do not own, and if one dries up, we want to have some more incomes to replace those for our family and friends and making money. So it's going to be a great show tonight, guys. Welcome in. I do have a YouTube channel, Wade's Ventures. And yeah, that's about it. And like I said, I look forward to tonight. And I'm glad you guys are joining us watching. You know, the NFL is going right now, and then people are watching us live. So I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. I'm going to hand it over to somebody else, though, that can speak better words of wisdom than I can. Mr. Shane, Rise and Grind.
What is up, everybody? How's it going? And so yeah, tonight's gonna be a good show, and I'm drinking some Pabst Blue Ribbon, so it's my last one. So basically, as a reseller, you need to have multiple streams of income. If you're just focusing on one platform like eBay or just on Amazon, you may not make enough to keep up your cash flow and stuff like that. So it's gonna be definitely an awesome show, and this is what we're gonna talk about tonight. Jason, what is up? Or I guess we should introduce our guest. So our guest is Retail Resale, Andrew, and he is definitely came on. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Andrew.
So basically, we started November 30th, and December 1st was our first day. What happened? I've been in affiliate marketing, web development for about a year and a half. So I've been out of that 9 to 5 grind for a minute. So I know what it feels like to not have to do that 9 to 5 grind. The lady was having some medical issues, so she had to quit her job, and we were like, hey, now we got to support a little bit more. And this was right after we actually just bought our house, so got to do something at that point. So we picked this up, and we did about 4,200 on Amazon our first month, and we did 800, well, 770 to be exact on eBay our first month, and we were just blown out of the water, and we were like, man, we got to tell people. And even to this day, you tell someone that this is real, and they almost don't believe you, so it's just crazy. But we got into it out of necessity, and we got into making YouTube videos for people. Just we want to spread the word. We want to be like, hey, there's a way out. So, and it's thanks to guys like you that we started. So, for sure.
Awesome.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. I mean, here's the thing, when you do it, especially out of survival, you get that fire under your ass and you really get it done. Guys, my name's Jason. I'm also a thrift trader. You can find me on Facebook at eBay Sellers Anonymous. You can also find me on Instagram at thrift_trader, and I also have a YouTube channel.
All right, well, I guess that leaves me. I'm Gandalf the Grey. I'm here on sabbatical from the movie. I'm actually trying to make a video here. Beardy Picker. Just a little comedy in this video. So, Beardy Picker poetry. I make a couple videos. A little bit everywhere. I entertain. I show up at parties. You can rent me out.
He's for sale. He's for sale.
And I'm still drinking Dragon's Milk. If this one's out, I have another 4-pack in the other fridge.
Hey, dude, where's your staff? Where's your magic staff at? Do you have one of those, Gandalf?
I'll do tricks. This can be my staff.
Oh, hey, cheers.
Oh man.
All right, so who wants to go first?
Cheers to you.
Other sources of revenue, income, other than reselling.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess I can take away another way that we definitely generate income is the affiliate marketing. So there's three main sites that we use. The first one actually being Amazon. So Amazon offers an amazing affiliate program, and the great part about that is if someone clicks on a link, you can create a link to anything in Amazon. Literally, if it's on Amazon, you can create a link to it. If people click that link and buy anything on Amazon, they don't even have to buy that product. If they buy anything on Amazon within a couple days, you're going to get a percentage of that sale. The second is ClickBank, and the third would be PureFly. But those are affiliate marketing, guys. If you want to really get into it, it's something to look into if you're looking to go for more than retail resale.
Yeah. Do you have a way to turn your mic up? They were saying earlier it's hard to hear you. He is actually speaking the truth, guys. Shane and I have just signed up for Amazon affiliate marketing. You know, the one question we get all the time is I can speak for Shane because he gets the same ones I get is, you know, what of these items are you using? You know, people, you know, because, you know, we've been on these various platforms for the last few years. We know what we like and what likes work. So, you know, they trust it. And you would be the same way if you have a channel, if you have people, it doesn't have to be a YouTube channel. Like you can use affiliate marketing anywhere on your own website. You know, you can put it in Facebook. But if you've got an audience that people, you know, want to know what you do, you know, I listed Scotty peelers and just the tools that I use on a day-to-day basis. And in a couple of days, there's already been people click on them. It costs them no money, you know, so they're helping you without anybody spending any money. It's a kind of a nice thing your supporters can do for you. They're gonna buy it on Amazon anyway. You know, they might as well go through your links.
There's
go ahead. Sorry.
No. Dude, you have a way better voice than I do. Go ahead first. You sound beautiful.
Thank you, Mr. Wade. So I just want to kind of piggyback off what Scott said. So if you did affiliate marketing, even if it wasn't on YouTube, like if you don't have a YouTube channel, my boy Andrew here was texting me like super late last night. We were texting and talking about affiliate marketing. He, you know, shot me some tips and stuff like that. But even if you don't have a YouTube channel, you can get into eBay affiliates as well, and you can blast affiliate links on Facebook. And I don't know as much as Amazon because there's specific rules that you need to follow. But what I can tell you is if you need to generate just a little extra money, you know, we're talking about $20-$30. That could pay a gas bill or anything like that. You know, any kind of money, like when you're a reseller, even if, I mean, I have a full-time job, but eventually I won't. And, you know, part of the process of going full-time is being able to generate multiple streams of income before you do.
And what's real nice about that Amazon affiliate link, you could just put it on your biography. You could put it in your Instagram, your link tree. I put them all in my descriptions. And Shane, as you said, it basically works for you. People are watching your video, they click the link, and then they purchase this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But another way, if you want to amplify kind of how many people are actually clicking on your links, you can go to Bitly, B-I-T-L-Y. Just search that on Google. You can tie your affiliate links to a Bitly kind of web link, and then each one will tie out to that specific affiliate. So if you want to track it that way.
Justin Pac-Man, he said that a lot of people do blogs in niches, and they post affiliate links there and do very well. That is, and then, so it doesn't even have to be, you know, if you write a blog and you should get into this. I mean, because it's even if it's $20, $30, $40 a month. I mean, that's dollars you didn't have. You know, it's a tank of gas. That's whatever. You know, it can help you in. You know, I'm going to do a video series in the near future where now what would it be like to start off on eBay with $50, and just kind of get that mindset that, you know, what does it take? You know, not everybody starts out with a lot of money. You know, a lot of us have the same history where, you know, I started Amazon when I was still selling on eBay. I didn't have any extra money because I was still trying to support the family. So I was diverting all profits into Amazon. I was only buying Amazon stuff. When I sold something on eBay, I can go buy something else until I was finally able to invest enough back into it over a series of months. So, you know, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys ready for some mic drops?
Yes.
But before we do the mic drops, because I know they're popular on a lot of different YouTube channels. Everybody's doing mic drops now. Seems like Go to so many YouTube channels and everybody's saying the mic drop. But hey, it's okay.
Dude, I even did one the other day. I got a dent from it right here.
Oh man, jeez. If you guys have YouTube channels, I'm gonna allow you to do the mic drops. But I noticed that our guest was gonna say something. I want to let him go first though, because I feel like that's only right.
Oh man, much love to you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try and talk a little louder. Just to close off that thing on affiliate marketing, guys, you can start with $0. You can start a free website and get those affiliate links and put them on there, and that's not going to cost you anything to do except a couple hours of your time, and you don't even need to know web development. So I just want to throw that out there. That's free to start. Affiliate marketing, it doesn't cost you anything.
What would you recommend for someone starting out brand new? Would you recommend Amazon affiliate? How would they start?
So, yeah, no, I would probably recommend either ClickBank, clickbank.com. That's located here in Idaho, and they have amazing facilities and wonderful support. There's actually a link that I'm running right now on Instagram. I followed Shane on that page. It's one that I built up, and every time someone signs up for this program on there, we make about $497, and that link didn't cost us anything to get. That Instagram page didn't cost us, anything to throw up there. So it's amazing what you can do with affiliate.
Definitely.
All right, so there's a couple things, guys, I want to make sure we're painfully clear on. The fact that when I first started social media, I wish I would have dove into affiliate marketing or affiliate links, or we'll talk a little bit about other streams of income you can have too, because when you are full time, it's nice to have even a little bit of money coming in, and we talked about Earning and other apps that you can use to have a little bit of money coming in. But more importantly, Amazon influencers, you do need a certain amount of following to get that. Now, a lot of times when you apply for Amazon influencers, you go to the Amazon influencers, you apply, you can put it in your YouTube channel. If they deny you there, you can then do your Instagram and your Facebook. You can try to apply within each social media bracket until you get approved. But that's something that I think is really kind of people don't understand is a lot of times the steps that you take when you first start reselling, or even when you're reselling for a while in regards to social media, can help you tremendously. For example, you've got to have a certain amount of following to get Amazon influencers. So to do that, you have to start, Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. So that's a way that you can make, passive income. Not necessarily passive. I mean, it does take a little work, but and then also another thing too to put it out there is when you join, for example, YouTube, right? They have got a program where once you have 30,000 followers, which I understand that's a lot, you then can have kind of like a Patreon/join button under your YouTube, right? And that's just another source of income. So I guess what I'm coming to is when you're starting out, really think about social media. Because when I first started out, I didn't think I wanted to be on social media. In fact, for months and months and months, I didn't even have an Instagram account. And had I started earlier, I would have had access to all these different programs. Of course, there's a lot that you can do, and we'll talk about that. I got a list here of stuff that you can do without having any following at all. But those that are in chat right now that aren't necessarily growing their social media, consider that, because as new programs roll out, it's in the baby stages. You'll have access to that, and it'll just be other forms of income going your way. So,
yeah, I think that's the next one. I think me, you, and Shane are all working on is Teespring, where Teespring will link up to your. I think it takes them 4 or 5 months. We figured out now to them to get it because it was coming out of beta or still in beta, but it will allow us to make T-shirt designs and people that our followers, anybody who wants, and it be you gotta have to have what 10,000 subs. Is that right?
No, you can actually create a Teespring account free right now, guys. But to link it up to your YouTube, you have to have 10,000.
But then then it'd be at the bottom of your videos, and anybody who wanted to order it could order it. You do the work once. It's just similar to merch, but it's still a different company, but it attaches to all your videos, which is just gives that's just another income stream, just something else that.
Absolutely. And recently what I started doing is, as of yesterday, is I actually have been making some shirts on merch, and then I will post the links below my videos for some shirts I made about my channel or something like that. And I don't know how it's going so far, but definitely will fill everybody in a couple months.
It's funny to me, like, guys, and maybe you guys can contest, but when I first started YouTube, I was like, dude, nobody, like, I started, doing it because I thought it would be cool, but I didn't think that it would grow to what it is today. Like, I didn't think that I was that cool to have people follow me. And so for those that are in chat that possibly hasn't started, not just YouTube, but Instagram or Facebook, or created your own Facebook group or whatever the case may be, started your own website. And that's another thing too, a lot of people overlook, is setting up your affiliate links to go directly to your website, which then you hook up Google AdSense to make money that way, right? But anyways, if you think that you're not cool enough for people to follow you, think again, because you can't be necessarily the judge of that. Once you put your content out there, the people that are watching it will be the judge of that, and they'll follow you if they like you, and then that will grow. I had no idea we'd get to almost 20,000 people following me on YouTube personally, right? And that equals more opportunity, which equals more streams of income. So it's just a crazy world we live in, and it all boils down to just like trying new things, getting into social media, which then leads to more exposure for your different streams of income.
Oh man, and the one thing I love is the more people we help, the more we profit. Those streams of income are being generated on teaching people how to help themselves and help their families. That's what I love.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing with affiliate marketing. A lot of times it's just kind of in there in the background. Like, you do a lot of the work initially, and then you can just kind of generate income from it. So it's almost kind of passive income. Okay, and that's something that you really want to kind of try to figure out a way to get into some type of passive income, because the less work involved in making that money, the more time you have to do other things and generate income in other ways. Like, for instance, I'm looking into getting involved with some wholesale, not a whole lot, but some. I've dipped my toes in the water, for say. And for instance, like this here motorcycle bracelet. Okay, my cost is $7, and I'm selling them for $24. They may only sell 10, 15 times a month, but that's something I can order over and over again and create an income. All I got to do is pull it off the shelf and package it in a box and ship it. I don't have to take the time out to go and look for that item. And it's essentially, you create the listing once and it keeps selling for you over and time again. If you could find 100 different first class, this is just, a business model, for say, if you could find 100 items that ship first class, your cost is $7 or less, and you can sell it for $25 day in, day out, 10, 15 times a month. You're looking at a 6,000 plus income monthly, and all you got to do is spend a couple hours shipping this stuff out and reorder when your stock gets low.
Maximizing your time at that point.
Yeah, Justin Pac-Man, who is a great mod, by the way, says that I don't mind ad streams, but when I first tried many things at once, I lost money in other areas. It can be great, but don't take on too much. That's 100% true. I found out the hard way trying to run two platforms well. It's hard to manage an eBay and an Amazon well. You throw in a YouTube channel like mine, which I never, Wade says he never dreamed 20,000. I never dreamed 50,000 almost this week. I mean, it's just insane. You can't imagine how much people pull out your time, even if it's just a simple question. It's 20 or 30 times a day, and it's never a simple question. But and I love helping you. Don't get me wrong, but it's the affiliate links and these kind of things that we're talking about. You set them up one time and you're done. It's a lot of work that's front end, and then when I'm doing a video, I've got all my affiliate links saved in a Word document. I just copy paste and move on to the next one. If it's a live show, it automatically puts them in. Yep. So be careful with how many things you take on, but evaluate some of these that we're talking about, because they are a lot of the work is done at once, and then you're good. So.
Well, and I don't ever suggest like someone to take on as much as I have, because it's insane. You have to be almost crazy to do it. I work a full-time job still, 9 to 5. I do eBay and Amazon, and I am working 24/7. I mean, there's times Scott has messaged me at 3 a.m, and I had to be up at 7. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, shipping on Amazon stuff." And he's like, "It's 3 a.m." Yeah, I know. And so every weekend's pretty much filled up with stuff. And so you really got to kind of pick and choose and really block your time out and how you need to use it. And so if affiliate marketing can give you a step up where you can make an extra $20-$30 a month, and you might not have to sell one item, one item less. And if you build that up over and over, like Wade and Scott said, like I wouldn't have never dreamed I'm almost at 13,000. I never would have dreamed it. I got started on YouTube because I had a friend and his name was the Chicago Crown Hustler, and his name's Kurt. And he's like, "Hey, get a camera and we'll do a live show." And I had no clue what that was. So I ordered a webcam and then I was just doing it by myself. And so I just said, "Well, I bought the equipment. I might as well just keep doing it."
They don't gloss over what Shane just said. Is as you've got other sources of income, even though your time is spread out and you're doing more things, the pressure to absolutely do so much reselling and to list so much and to do these things gets a little lighter, because with other income coming in, you're able to spread your time. If you're a good time manager, you can spread your time, and there's no guilty feeling. Oh my God, I didn't list 20 items today. My eBay is going to die, because the YouTube revenue will carry some, the affiliate marketing will carry some. Everything will be pitching in, so that you'll have a more rounded base instead of, oh my God, if I don't do this, then what?
And that's why, like, my eBay store right now is crickets, because I am doing so much on Amazon. Like I'm doing everything I can just to send shipments in.
That one thing that helped me, guys, is you got to prioritize what's making you money now. For example, if Amazon, eBay, whatever the case may be, whatever you're on, Poshmark, if that's making the bulk of your money, then do that in the hours that makes sense during the day, right? And what worked for me was I've got a lot of side projects I'm doing more than anybody knows, and affiliate marketing is one of those. And one thing you can do is when you're typically in the later hours, you can kind of work on your side projects, do what makes you money during the bulk of the day, and then also at night or when you have some downtime, then that's in fact when you can kind of bust out your side projects and continue to work on those. It's crazy to me. Like, there's a lot of opportunity with actual so to run through, kind of give you guys an idea. I've got eBay, all the platforms, right? And then it kind of trickles down, but it's small amounts that helps. Like, for example, the Amazon influencers, I'll make about $150 a month there. And that's not a lot of money, $150 a month, but it adds up. And then you've got, other sites like Robinhood where you can get free stock and they get free stock. I mean, that adds up. That's like 30 or 40 bucks a month. So there's almost 200. And then, you've got other sites like Ebates, Ernie is another one. Even GoDaddy has their own affiliates, which is really, really cool. So what I like to do is, like, if there's a site or an app that you use constantly, just Google that name and affiliate. And then typically if they have affiliate, it'll pop up their affiliate link and you can sign up. And then everybody should be on Linktree. So that way in your Instagram profiles or down below your videos, you can then put, your Linktree, and then that will have all of your reselling supplies. No matter how big you are, I think that when you set up your social media, it should be set up the way you want it 6 months from now. So it's consistently the same. And then you can have all your links and stuff where people can click on it. But just to piggyback, like, do the most important stuff when you have a little bit of downtime. Do the important stuff when you're during the bulk of the day, and do the stuff that you're going to make a little bit of money, but you're interested in, towards the later end of the day or early morning, so it doesn't take up all your time. Realize what makes you the most money now, and then go from there. But really, really cool.
And keep in mind too, when you're just starting out, it's going to take some time to learn how it works. So give it a fair shake before you cut it out, right? If you're just starting social media, just putting stuff in there, it might not work for a week or two, but don't just give it up without trying.
No,
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, here's a real golden nugget for people that don't know about it. Yahoo Answers and Quora.com. These people are asking questions. What's the best laptop? What's the best recording equipment? and you can answer these questions with your affiliate link. These are people that are wanting to buy these products. So if you get an affiliate link and just throw it on the answer there, I mean, there you go, 20 minutes every morning, you can scale to $50 a day in a month.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, mic drop.
You owe me, guys. That's trademarked. Nobody
Mic
can.
drop.
That's Wade's affiliate right there.
Yeah, hey, 5 cents, dude. 5 cents. Hook it up. Hook it up, dude. That was an amazing. My man, first time live and dropping the mic.
That was a good one.
You guys know I actually do mic drop, but man, that's awesome. That's awesome.
You're gonna have to buy a new mic soon. It's gonna be all torn up.
Anybody have an affiliate link for a mic? Does RVA Flips? Do you have an affiliate link for a mic? Anybody? Let me know. What about Just Pac-Man? You got one? Real quick, guys. Real quick. Before we go any further, I want to do a little poll in chat. I feel like we haven't done that in a couple episodes. Ganoff the Gray would agree on this one.
I love Wade's poll.
How many of you guys, first of all, I want throughout the show, put your Instagram handle names in chat. So if you're on Instagram,
Yeah, there's
put your Instagram handle names.
there's an affiliate link for Mike in the chat,
Nice. Nice.
and it's actually the same one. We have the same one. So mine, the silver, yours is the blackout.
Nice. Okay. So I that's good because I'll need that. But put your Instagram handle names in chat. And then also, guys, let me know if you're doing affiliates, any type of affiliates already. So type 1 if you are, type 2 if you're not. I'm curious to see if anybody here is not doing any affiliate links. I'm really curious. Mic drop.
Answering questions with your affiliate link. That's part of it. You said you could start making $50 a day just spending 20 minutes doing that. Just listen to that.
And unless I'm wrong, maybe you guys can tell me. Shane and I have been looking this up today. You can actually, if you sell items personally, you can use affiliate links to your own items. I believe. I don't think that's against. I've read that 3 times. That's not against the rules, correct?
No, well, I have my eBay store linked. It's public, and that's an affiliate link that goes to my eBay store. So when they go to my eBay store or anything throughout eBay, I'll get hit on that.
Oh, does that work pretty good?
Well, I keep my eBay store public because I want people to, for transparency purposes. But when they go there, they can, if they go and they buy something else, I'll get part of that. So it's the affiliate link, or everybody should sign up for that. If your stores are public, sign up for the eBay affiliate program and sign up for that because there's no sense not to. And it'll be the same exact thing. It'll go to your eBay store, but then if they purchase anything else, you get a piece.
I think Andrew has another mic drop.
Boom.
Not exactly a mic drop for you guys, but just hold up, wait a minute, save your account real quick. One, if you're doing the affiliate.amazon, make sure people know. So you have to, it's a disclaimer hidden in a lot of text that they don't want you to read. One, you can't lead people to your own products. You can't profit off of something twice through Amazon. And 2, you have to let people know that there's a chance that you can profit off of, that you would profit off of your link if person A or X clicks it. So they will ban you for that. So definitely be careful on that, guys.
Yeah, my Amazon store is not public. It's only eBay. But yeah, eBay Partner Network. Right? What, guys, do you think we should everybody's so quiet right now. Shit. Do you think we should run through and we all can give like a few things that we make, like apps or websites that we make affiliate money on? You guys want to do that?
Heck yeah.
All right. Heck yeah, go first.
So one of the things that I was actually contacted a while back ago for being an affiliate to AMZ Scout. And so I was actually signed up to be an affiliate through there. I haven't really used it a whole lot yet. And then, so a lot of the times I will post like stuff I use every day for FBA or eBay. And so I will actually post those as affiliate links on my YouTube channel. And I started doing it like 3 days ago, and I've made over $5 so far, which doesn't seem like a lot, but basically for affiliate links, it kind of grows so over time. So you kind of got to, pet it a little bit.
You're on track for 50 this month. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Well, also aside from affiliates, if you guys are listing clothing, shoes, and accessories on eBay, if you're not on Poshmark, you should be. Okay. And I understand that a lot of you guys are like, man, Poshmark takes up a lot of time. If I want to make any sales, I'm going to be on it all day long. I understand that. But, take a little bit of that money you're making off of eBay and go get yourself a virtual assistant, someone that can share your store for you, because it saves a ton of time and you make good money from it. I mean, it's a second platform. All you're doing is cross-posting, so you're just going to add the same photos, the same description, type up a small title, because Poshmark's title is a little bit smaller than eBay's, so it takes a little bit of time there. But, there's no reason you want as many fingers out there, fishing, as many rods and reels out off the side of the boat fishing to catch, a fish. So if you've got, these products on eBay, you might as well post them up on Poshmark. And same applies for like anything that you're merchant fulfilling to Amazon. You might as well, I don't really, I take that back. I don't really condone, cross-posting eBay to Poshmark unless you have multiples of one item, or eBay and Amazon. But definitely cross-post your eBay stuff, clothing and shoes, to Poshmark.
Yeah, and then what Jason said, I mean, use Poshmark. I've sold, I think, 3 things this weekend. I don't share it all. And I think Shane or Scott mentioned about process, right? Figure out what works for you. Mm-hmm. I've made a process where I can go, and as I'm listing eBay, I list Poshmark at the same time for the same item. I'll work it in your process, see what works for you, and weed out the stuff that doesn't.
I mean, for me, I can personally cross-post 25 items from eBay to Poshmark, like that's already listed on eBay. So if you get in 1 hour, so if you get, say, 20, 25 items up, if your goal is to get 20, 25 items up on eBay every day, add 1 extra hour to it and just cross-post it to Poshmark once you're done.
What about you, Wade? Do you cross-post?
Yeah, I cross-post. I take all my photos like square mode, and then I'll use that from eBay to Poshmark. I haven't done a lot of Mercari recently. I only have a few items on there. I've about 250 on Poshmark, but the last 2 or 3 days I've listed about 90 items. So I used to have a lot more. I kind of scaled it back. Now I'm scaling it back up again. But it's primarily eBay. I've got 2,500 items on eBay. Do a little Amazon, which that's not public. I try to keep transparency through all my stuff. I can care less whether people think I do a lot of numbers or not. I'd rather just have it out there in the public. So I have everything out there in public except that. But Poshmark is it's really going to ramp up for me. But like I said, I would say YouTube revenue. That's one avenue there. I got Amazon influencers. I do get a little money from Robinhood, which is great. And then you got Poshmark, eBay. I have Acorns, which is a site that 3 or 4 people sign up for. That's like $30 a month. You can even do stuff too, guys. It doesn't need to be reselling related, like Imperfect Foods or whatever that site's called, where they get it's $10 and you can kind of order what you want, and then they get sent to your house. Like every time somebody signs up for that, I get $10 off and they get $10 off. So the cool thing about this is you can kind of also do stuff that's not necessarily reselling related, but it's life related to help people save money on their overall just daily stuff. So you can do that. Ebates, I get a little bit of money from. Ernie, that's a site that you basically, if anything changes through Amazon within 30 days, they cut you a check for the difference automatically. So that's kind of cool. GoDaddy, like I said, people sign up for that, and you get a little bit from GoDaddy affiliate. And then also another one too, guys, is TubeBuddy. I'll use TubeBuddy as well, and that's a cool one. That if you guys are YouTubers, there's better ones I think than TubeBuddy, and maybe Shane can explain. Like Morning Fame's a good site, but TubeBuddy also gives you affiliate. So pretty much anything that you're interested in, guys, apps or websites, pretty much nowadays have affiliates. So,
and I love how Wade said that. So I use Morning Fame, and I have told Chris and Scott and Wade about Morning Fame, and so Morning Fame is a site where when you're on YouTube, basically what your channel is you're fighting for relevance with everyone. The bigger your channel, the more ranking power you have, the more relevance you have. And so virtually what you do is you can use Morning Fame to help you build the relevance in so you can be more relevant than some videos. So it really helps that part of it. And the YouTube ranking for videos is based on relevance, quite a bit. So I give everybody my invite code, which I didn't even know this till the other day. I get a free month every time someone signs up and under my invite code, and I had no idea until Chris is like, "Do you get anything for that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just can give them my invite code out and people ask." And I mean, I guess I do. So I mean, if you ever, Wade has, Wade, Scott, Chris, and even me, if you need an invite code, ask one of us. So
there's
the
also
one
Source, Chris, right?
What?
Like, is it like doesn't Source do the affiliate? Or they used to be Blue Lots and then a Source?
Blue Lots, yeah, I think it's like 5%. But with affiliates, at least for them, once they click on the link, they have to buy within 3 days. I've had some where they purchase after 3 days, and I lose out on $50, $60. But that's just part of the program. Read the fine print.
Just to close out Morning Fame, the one thing I'll tell you is I struggle with making keywords, and the one thing Morning Fame really helps you with is it ranks keywords and relevancy of keywords, and so it helps you. And the one thing it really taught me was that keywords are more phrases than just single words. You hear the word keywords, and you want to put a bunch of like eBay, Amazon, just single words, and it's actually more of a phrase which covers more of in that search to make sure videos and truly you really want to rank up in search. And so it shows you how much all of it's important. The title's important, building the description correctly is important, and then also keywording correctly. It shows you how those keywords rank against their database. And so yeah, Morning Fame is a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, now this is controversy. You guys ready for this controversy here? But there's also other stuff too. There's you're talking to somebody that up until a couple months ago was pretty much anti Patreon and anti paid programming, when it comes to, people that, sign up for like your BOLO lists and, any kind of like step-by-step guides. I was anti that. In fact, I still don't have anything like that. But as you get bigger on Instagram and YouTube, your viewpoint changes. It's not the money that changes, it's the time. Like, for example, I uploaded a video 4 hours ago on YouTube, right? And it's already got over 130 comments. And out of those 130 comments, 70 of them are probably questions, okay? So that's just YouTube. And then Instagram today, I've got over probably 30 questions from Instagram in one day, okay? And then that's not even including email, right? So as you get a little bit bigger on social media, you'll understand that people want to reach out to you because they want access to you. A lot of people don't realize this, but when you have, paid programming like Patreon, it's not just the information that they want. They want access to you so they can be, reselling friends with you, so they can communicate with you and get not only that, but also kind of like step-by-step guides from you, but more importantly, cut their learning curve. And by having you there, that helps, right? So I used to be anti that for years. And as you get bigger, you realize that you just cannot field all these questions. Like I can spend all day long answering these darn questions, and, don't take my word for it. You guys can look on my social media and see, right? So that's another form. Like as you get bigger, you'll realize that possibly you may want to start a Patreon. And it's good for the people that want to sign up for you too, because what happens is at least if there was somebody in like, let's say Taco Stacks, for example, he did his live show today. Taco Stacks had 800 people watching his live show, guys, or close to it, right? 800 people. Here's the problem with that though. Like, what if I want to talk to Taco Stacks, right? I cannot talk to Taco Stacks. The only way I can do it is to pay to get direct access to him, and basically you cut in line to get in touch with him, right? So your mindset changes. Like, as you get bigger, you understand that if there was a bigger YouTuber out there or an Instagrammer out there or somebody that was in an affiliate marketing niche that I wanted to get in touch with, I would much rather have an option to pay to get in front of the line to get access to that individual. So that's just a whole nother realm of, income that you guys can think about going forward. Is that sort of thing.
And to Wade, to your thing, if you're not the one writing the guide, because that in itself takes a long time, and that's, you're putting a lot of time and effort to answer people's questions to minimize your time, right? Another way to do it is, and I have an affiliate to a liquidation guide, and you can reach out to people that have their own guides that can help you out, and you can become an affiliate to their guide. So it's really nice. They did all the work. They wrote the guide. I'm the affiliate, and I don't want to say I pump the guide. I have it out there for support. People follow the link, they can read it. So that's another way to do it. Reach out and see, hey, do you have an affiliate you can share with me?
Well, and that's one thing, like what Wade said, is you want to help people. Like, generally, the reason I started YouTube was to help people and make connections, but you can't help 60 people a day by yourself. It is absolutely impossible. I have 13 messages on Instagram I haven't read, and I answered 30 last night. So it's one of those things where in order to help people, like, you have to run your business. And if you can't run your, if you can't run your business because of all the messages, one way to be able to run your business and help people at the same time is obviously training, courses, and stuff like that. Because realistically, I am a reseller, will always be a reseller, and I can't turn it off. So if I don't send stuff to FBA, I'm going to have 3 rooms full of stuff because I'm just going to keep buying.
So I would just piggyback on what they both said is you can watch my earlier videos, and I just I would rail against these people with paid stuff, and I come to the realization in the first week of December that holy crap! I mean, you don't know until it happens to you. I was a regular old channel, 6,000 subs. In a matter of 2 weeks, I'm in the 30s. Now I'm almost 50. And the requests on your time are just absolutely insane. I've got the same thing with Instagram. I've got 17 I haven't answered. I answered 20 something yesterday. My Facebook Messenger is absolutely insane. I mean, to get to my show link on Tuesday, I'll have to go to 3 older pages to find it because I've had so many messages all the way down.
Well,
I had to hide my email because my email was just getting blown up so bad. I took it out of my description. I got to like 60 behind, and I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. And you try, and it's just, it becomes to your detriment. And so that's the only way is you have to go paid in order to continue to help people. Do some people do it wrong? Absolutely. There's still others that I don't like their models, and I don't like what they do because they stopped doing it. I'm telling you, I've been to yard sales since I was 2 years old. I was talking to Harlan at dinner last night. Man, I can't wait for him. I might have to buy less, but love to hunt. We're going to do yard sales again all season because we have a great time. I can't get the reselling out of my blood, but you still want to help people because that's why most of us started this, is to help people. I mean, and that's rewarding in itself. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the emails I get from people and the messages saying, can't believe how much you've helped me. It's really, when you help somebody who's at the edge of losing everything because of life circumstances, that's a great thing.
Yep.
That's the best feeling when you get an email saying, hey, I sold this item because of you. I made X dollars. That's great.
But you can't give of yourself so much that it costs my family. And that's the point that's that delicate balance you reach. And so that's why we're all doing a lot of the same thing, And I signed up for affiliate marketing just because, every little bit helps so that it takes the pressure off so that as I continue to try to help people. Why I'm not going to do a course and other things? It's because it allows me to reach other people and continue to do what I love to do.
Well, and that's the thing is, like, I was the same way with Scott and Wade. I used to rail on people that sold courses so hard. It was crazy. And then I realized when my channel started growing, Scott's went crazy. I was doing daily content, and my subs just kept increasing. And Scott called me one night, and he's like, I can't keep answering messages. I don't have time. I'm like, I don't either. And he's like, we should team up and do a course. And that's what we got to do. Like, we still want to help people, but you just don't have the time. I can stay up, and answer every comment, and it may be 3 a.m. and I won't get any work done, so.
And that's the main goal with everybody, is minimizing time, right? The affiliates are nice because you're saving time. You not only are making money kind of passively, but you're saving your time to maximize selling.
Yeah, I think that the main thing that you guys got to realize is, I've struggled with this for the last 8 months or so. Like, I want to help everybody, and I try to put as much content on Instagram as I possibly can, like the way I ship things, the things I'm picking up, stuff like that. And that will never change. But the way that you want to tackle this is you want to have an option where people don't have to struggle to get a hold of you. They can go right to the source. And what happens when you do that, that's like a Patreon or something like that, right? Like, for example, Craigslist Hunter, he's amazing. He's got if you look at all his videos below that, he's got the join button, right beside his subscribe. So you can click join and pay him. And so, it's the same concept. You want to support the channels, but also you want direct access to these people, so that way you can get what you want done with your business. And so I just want to make sure that as long as you're doing it for all the right reasons, then you'll be successful. I feel like the best YouTubers out there are the most genuine, and they want to do it for the right reason. Those are the guys that succeed the best. Like, if you do it not for the money, I mean, money is great, but if you do it not for the money and just to show your journey or to show the way you're doing things or give a different perspective, and you're doing it for, to help people, but also to help yourself, and doing it for all the right reasons, you'll succeed. And that's one thing that, it's great with the diversifying your income, because I feel like that's something that a lot of people do. The only reason I brought it up is I want to show you guys that my mindset changed for 2 years. If you go to my earlier videos, I would say I would never have paid content. I would never have Patreon. And I'm not going to be one of those guys that charges $100 a month, crazy numbers for that. All I can say is your viewpoint changes once the demand is there. And anyway, so that's basically it, guys. Make sure that you do it all for the right reasons. There's a lot of things. For example, the cool event that I'm putting on in end of next month, it's costing $3,000 for that event. I may have to put up like $8,000 to $1,000 of my own money to pull that event off, so we don't have to charge people $40 per head to get in there, right? Yeah, it sucks. I'm going to lose that money if I had to do that, but it's also doing it because I want to get some cool people together and just spend 4 hours with a bunch of cool resellers. So I'm not saying I'm an angel, but make sure that you do things for the right reason, and money will come. Mic drop.
Yeah, honestly, I encourage anyone that hasn't started a YouTube that's got a lot of information that they want to share and help people, that has a passion to help people in the resale community, either new resellers, people that want to get started or just started or don't have a clue where to start. The thing is I encourage anyone that's got a passion for helping people, and anyone that's got, good information to pass along to the next person, to start a YouTube. But just doing YouTube and making money, selling on eBay and selling on Amazon and selling on Poshmark, it all takes time. And, that's something that I'm personally struggling with right now, is time management between my YouTube and my reselling with eBay and Amazon and Poshmark. That's something that I'm really struggling with. And so I need to, here in the next, couple of days, is really kind of get a planner and start planning out time blocks of when I'm going to work on something, and set smaller goals, small chunks of goals to meet from one day to the next. Because I'm going to be real with you, you can spend, if you're anything like me, like I love, video editing. I'm not good at it. I just recently started, but it's something that I really like doing. And the thing is it doesn't pay me, especially when you're new to YouTube like I am. I'm just a little small peas guy, 1,300 subscribers. it's not paying me. So any time that I devote to YouTube is just out of the goodness and pureness of my heart. And that's how you know that I'm like me personally, and I know all these other guys are doing it for you, for the viewer. It's not, of course it's helping us, but we wouldn't do it unless, we knew that there were people out there that could benefit from it. So, I'm not.
Sorry, Jason. Go ahead, man.
No,
Sorry to cut you off.
I'm just saying, the thing is like it takes time, and time is money. And if you spend all your time doing something that's not going to make you money, you will go broke. But you got to start somewhere. That's all I'm getting at.
And I love how you say that, Jason, because I did YouTube for a little over a year without even taking a dime. I invested cameras, equipment, editing software, and you have so much money rolled into it. I mean, I probably spent over $1,000 and I didn't even get paid from it. But my goal was to reach people, help them, share my journey, and make some connections and maybe make friends, right? And that's how we all met. And so without that, there wouldn't be no Fortunes and Reselling panel if no one ever decided to do that. There wouldn't be us helping you, reaching out to you and stuff like that. So I feel like just like what Wade said, if you have good intentions going into it, it's only going to be good for everyone.
So it's funny.
I'm just like, just a quick, what we're all just trying to say is, and I'm the old guy, so I don't know if you guys remember Zig Ziglar a lot, but one of his more famous quotes is, "If you'll get all you want in life, if you help others get all they want." And I think that's important to realize is that attitude, helping others get what they want, you'll be taken care of at the same time. And so I think that's a philosophy I all live by. So
it's karma, but remember, guys, it's it all ties into the affiliate marketing stuff because it's a slow process in many cases. I didn't get monetized on YouTube until 6 months ago. Well, it's been 7 months now because it's basically almost February. So it's only been 7 months in my YouTube career that I've actually made a penny off YouTube. Mm-hmm. I couldn't get 1 penny off a Super Chat or 1 penny off AdSense up until 6 months ago. So it all comes down to, like, this is a slow process, and that's why I highly recommend you do it not in your prime time during the day listing, right? And another thing too, you got to understand is this: it's not only a slow process, but also like it's a completely new, like it's completely different than eBay, Amazon. I mean, it's super easy to set up. I think a lot of people, they overcomplicate affiliate marketing. I mean, there's a lot to it, but in all reality, a lot of times it's going to your favorite website or app and signing up, and then boom, they get a link, you copy and paste it, and you put it in different places, right? So it's quite easy, but it takes time. Like I said, I've got, I think 100 and I don't know, I had to check, don't quote me on this, but maybe 170 videos on YouTube, and over 100 of those I didn't get paid a penny on, right? So you're going to spend time doing a lot of work without getting any compensation. So if you're in it for not the money, but just the process and building your business, then it will go a lot easier. It just takes time. A lot of people quit affiliate marketing because you don't have the audience in which to click your link, in which to make your money. And it all goes hand in hand. I mean, the funny thing is on Instagram, if you look through my Instagram, and I hate to use me as an example, but there's other people out there too, you can go on there and you can find probably 100 different things that I've done, over 100 posts, 200 posts of me doing stuff that I actually could have made a YouTube video on and done and made money on it now, but I still do it for free to kind of build that audience. And so anyways, that being said, it takes time. You just got to be patient. Since Scott, the White Wizard gave one of his, I'll give one of mine. And this is a stock quote, but it kind of works. In life, money transfers from the impatient to the patient. So money is going to flow from impatient people to patient people. And although I'm impatient on a lot of things, you got to be patient and just see things out to the end.
Mm-hmm. And, based on what Wade was saying is I literally, at one point was so frustrated with YouTube because I just wasn't getting any traction that it was really tough to stay in the game. And so, but I did. And a lot of people, what happens when they're not successful? They quit at something. If you're selling on Amazon FBA and you don't sell something right away, you're dropping prices till you don't make any money, and then you're losing money. Sometimes you just have to be absolutely patient.
I'm right there with you. I mean, patience is key. And on the note of just wanting to help people, I mean, you messaged me last night, and you were like, "Hey, man, do you want to come give some tips to people?" And I was like, I don't even have a webcam, anything. And you're like, "Hey, we're just trying to, help some people out." And I was like, "All right," went bought a webcam right then and there, and I was like, "Let's do this." There's people out there that need to hear this. And quick tip for time saver, we have a blog. Shameless plug, I suppose, but
heck yes, shameless plug it away.
hustlemillennial.com. I mean, we teach drop shipping through affiliate marketing, through pretty much everything we've done. And what I was wanting to touch on with the time saver is there's buffer.com. It's a completely free tool. We post on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter all in one post. So
Wow.
that's a free tool for you guys, buffer.com. You can post on all of your social media accounts with one click. So there's my plug, and there's my tip for you guys.
Boom! Hey, can we get some mic drops over here? Let's do it, White Wizard. Let's do it, White Wizard. I got caught in that stupid YouTube.
I'm Gandalf the Grey, by the way.
Oh, sorry, not the white, not the white, the gray. I got caught in that.
The White Wizard has a different connotation. We don't
Yeah, I
want
was
to
gonna say that's not a good one.
I want to be the White Wizard, though. I feel like I would look. You should bleach it all white. It would look amazing.
There was a Gandalf the White, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that it's crazy to me. I wanted to quit social media so many times, and people don't realize that. They see a lot of our big YouTubers, big Instagrams, and I'm a small little fry, to be honest. I mean, I'm still small in the social media world, and there's been times I'm like, God, this is just, it's a lot of work. Like it's a full-time job if you want to do it correctly. And but at the end of the day, relationships are more important than anything, right? So building those relationships, getting to know people across the internet, across the United States, different places all over the world. It's crazy. Like I get comments, I'm from the UK and from Ireland. I'm like, what are you watching my videos? I'm like, way the heck over here. It's crazy. So all I can say is it's a rewarding experience. The one thing too that another source of, I wouldn't say income, but a way to kind of help your reselling journey is when you get bigger on Instagram, on YouTube, you're going to get you're going to get emails from liquidation companies from different products, and they're going to want to give you products for free and or deeply discounted, and not just to kind of give them a product review. And when those people come to me, I've never done one yet because I've always been anti that, but if I do one, I'm going to be like, dude, my review is completely honest. But that being said, it helps your bottom line because it's just, you get stuff cheaper, which then helps your business, which then helps you and your family. So there's a lot of cool things that go along with social media that people don't realize.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Patience is a key because you never know, especially all you YouTubers out there, you never know what video, because you can't replicate success of a crazy video. Shane and I were exhausted that night, and we were carried on. We both made the same video, and why does mine go nuts and his doesn't? They're very similar videos. I think mine's just a touch longer, but it's the same information. It's just if you just keep plugging away and doing things, eventually it'll happen. Things will happen positive for you.
Yeah. I mean, you have to enjoy the process. If you don't like posting videos on YouTube, you don't like making affiliate links, you want to get rich tomorrow, you're not going to like it, and you're not going to be successful at it. I post links all the time. I'm like, this is never going to happen. I'm not going to get paid for it. I open up my Amazon affiliate. I have $1 in there. I'm like, oh, that's a start. So enjoy the process, keep it going, and that's where the fun comes in.
Well, and what's crazy is, like Scott said, a viral video can never be replicated. Just like I went to Dollar Tree and I filmed a really shitty video with a cell phone that was shaky and it was flopping everywhere. and I bought 40 surge protectors, and it went freaking viral. I don't know why. It just did. So.
I mean, that's where you just got to keep doing it, keep putting stuff out there.
Yep.
If you're not on Ernie, I think Wade mentioned Ernie. You shop on Amazon, right? It checks and looks for lower prices. I think it's like 90 days.
Yeah, you hook up your only certain cards are able to do it, but you hook up cards basically, and then what happens, what people don't realize is when prices drop on Amazon, not just Amazon but other sites, Ernie will then file the claim for you and literally send you a check. You do nothing. You just sign up originally, and then they'll every day, I think, or every other day, it will filter through your soul or the things you bought. Excuse me. And it's cool too, guys. Let's say you have let's say you go to Amazon and you buy something, and then what happens is let's say you buy a steamer and then it drops in price in 30 days by like $5. Then at that point, you Ernie will do the claim for you, and you'll get your $5 minus whatever fees they take.
And what's great about that is they have an affiliate link. You can sign up for it, and I believe you get 5% of people who sign up for you. So there's other people buying stuff, and you're getting money for it. So that's an easy way to get an affiliate. I mean, you're not doing anything. Other people are shopping. Go ahead. Oh, I was going to say, Honey. If you don't have Honey, it's a Google extension. It searches for lower prices and coupons. Again, you don't do anything. You're saving money using Honey.
using Honey, using that Honey.
Honey.
So Ansley asks, what is considered viral? 10K, 50K, 100K? I really think on that question, you have to look at how many subs you have. If you have 0 subs and you have a video that hits 10,000, that's probably viral, because my first video hit 5 views. When I launched that Dollar Tree video, I had right below 1,000 subs, and it had 180,000 hits. And that's viral because I gained 5,000 subs in a week, and like Scott, 1.5 million now. It really just depends on how many subs you have and how much power you have behind your channel.
And you'll realize too, guys, think about this. I have my YouTube popped up, and I'll give you an example. So my last storage unit video I did, not the one I uploaded today, but the last one I did, got 23,000 views. And then you go to the next storage unit, I did 54,000. Next one, 23,000, 38,000, 34,000, 31,000. I mean, those are my videos, right? But then you see, I do these really cool interviews with people all across the reselling game all across the United States. And you notice those videos, 2.2 thousand. So 2,000 basically, 2.3 thousand, 1.4 thousand, 1.8 thousand. So it's less than 5% of what I did, or less than 5 to 10% of what I would do on a storage unit video. So people are asking, well, why don't you just do storage unit videos? The problem is I love doing these interviews. So I love doing interviews with people all across the United States on my YouTube channel that don't have a big platform. I mean, they can have 1 subscriber and I'll interview them. So it just goes to show that you don't necessarily have to do this for money. If I was smart, I would not do any interviews at all, and I would just do storage unit videos if I was in it for the money. But with 1,400 views, that gives me $6 to do that video, where I can do a storage unit video and make 200 or 300, right? So it makes 0 sense for me to do these interviews, but I enjoy doing them. So to piggyback off of Chris, do what you enjoy doing, along with just enjoy the ride. It's incredible.
So my learning and my tip for we're talking about viral is continue to do what you love, and if one of them hits like crazy, you will get paid back. The difference between me and Shane's went crazy, but Shane didn't have a lot of Dollar Tree content, and people looked around and they were looking for Dollar Tree content, and it wasn't there. Where I had all this Amazon and eBay content behind mine and retail arbitrage, and they found that video. And they watched a bunch of everything else. I have another video that had in the low 30s. It was one of my better videos about retail arbitrage at Walgreens. It's 185,000 now. So many people who have watched one went and watched that other one. I've got a bunch of videos. I get so many comments on old videos. I'm like, damn, I barely remember that video. And so the work you do, you will be rewarded greatly when something happens. And so that's what I would tell you. The patience of all your previous work will not be forgotten. I mean, it's truly been amazing. I can't imagine. I could not imagine this happening. I'm still absolutely shocked and amazed. But
one thing I would tell people, and I'm glad, I love that Scott brought that up. And one thing I would tell people, this was my biggest mistake ever on YouTube. I'm going to drop a mic right now. So my biggest mistake ever on YouTube was I had one retail arbitrage video. My first retail arbitrage video went viral, and I had no retail arbitrage content at all, which means what happened was that next month I got scared and I didn't make content, and YouTube suppressed my videos for almost 8 months, and I could barely get 500 views. And I had to make a lot of videos to get out of that. And most people would have quit, but I knew I had way too much invested, and I had people counting on me, and I just couldn't, so.
It takes a lot out of you, it takes a lot of work to do to be a YouTuber for sure. It does. And also something else, being, a content creator on YouTube isn't all, rainbows and Skittles, I mean,
rainbows and Skittles.
I mean, there's a lot of for me, there's a lot of getting over fears that I still deal with. Walking around in public with a video camera in your own face, talking to absolutely nobody is a lot to get over. I mean, it really is. So that's just part of it. That's part of being a YouTuber.
Guys, one last thing, and then I'm gonna shut up here. I knew I was a YouTuber when we're gonna have the whole panel do this. I knew I was a YouTuber when I was in Ross Dress for Less and was filming, shopping in the bra section, talking. I did this on my phone, talking to myself because nobody was around me, to my phone while I was live. That's when I knew I was social media. Like when you're a guy with virtually no hair, in the bra section talking to yourself, and you don't care what people think, at that point, like, fear has been gone and you are a social media person. You don't care at that point. And that's when I knew, like, it didn't hit me until later. I'm like, God, if you would have told me I would be doing that, like, even 6 months ago, I'd call you crazy. Like, me talking to myself, shopping because I'll sell anything, guys. And so anyways, it's the different streams of income didn't happen because I had the option of putting links in. It happened because I overcome my fear of public speaking, and also like putting myself out there. I was a shell of myself a year and a half ago. There's no way I would have put a video up, and now I'm full-time talking in front of a camera every single day. And so if you guys are lurkers in chat, if you guys think that you don't have a YouTube channel because of that, because you are afraid, I was that person. I can tell you that. There's no way in hell a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, before I started my YouTube channel, that I would have felt comfortable. I did my first video. I did probably 30 different takes to get the one I wanted. And I quickly realized after that, you just have to be yourself. If people are going to join you, they're going to join you because they like you. You don't want to be anybody that you're not. And once you get past that and you feel comfortable, then not only does your social media grow, but all the different sources of income grow, like we're talking about tonight, which is affiliate income and just the different platforms that you can make money on.
So I'll go. I think first I want to say thanks to RVA Flips, James Thrift, and Got Junk in Our Trunk for super chats. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. We love the support from you guys. So, all right. So when did I consider myself a YouTuber? I started getting liquidation boxes, and I really didn't see anybody on YouTube that had videos of it. So I had no idea what I was getting into. I had no idea what to buy. I had nothing. So I said, well, let me see if I can help someone else out and show them what I get. I said, all right, I'm going to do videos and just show my hands. So I was like, I just recorded videos opening stuff. Didn't even show my face. I think the turning point for me was like, all right, if I'm going to do this, people need to see my face. So I started making videos showing my face. Hopefully it turned out all right. And I started unboxing liquidation even more, and now I'm doing other videos. So that's kind of was it for me.
And he's acting bashful, guys, because if you look at his older videos, they're like 30,000 views.
Yeah.
40,000 views.
50,000 views.
Hey, don't be bashful over there, Chris. I know you're the only one on the panel that looks amazing in makeup, but come on.
I'm a humble guy. Hey, I'm gonna do a makeup video. We need to get all our wives come on, and we're gonna do a makeup video.
Chris should do a video where he puts on makeup and unboxes Liquidation.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You'll find mine kind of different. I had already done videos. I had done live shows. I had my own live show, and when I truly felt that that there was no going back, I was a YouTuber. Was going to yard sales when I strapped that damn GoPro onto my chest and said, "The hell!" And started filming live yard sale videos. Just walk around and people looking at you like. And it finally you get to the point where you have absolutely no care that you're going to do exactly what you think, what you enjoy, what you think people want to see, and whatever your hope is for your channel. You put a chest mount on and put it right there. Harlan, I've seen Harlan in the chat. He's probably still working. I got some crazy looks. I got some crazy everything, and but it also opens up people to talk to you. So for as much crazy, there was more good, but that was the point of I'm done. I'm straight up a YouTuber no matter what.
When I realized I was a YouTuber, it was when I got in an argument with Todd at Walmart, and I said, "Man, I wish I should have filmed that."
That's funny. Yeah, when I was a YouTuber, I mean, like when I decided to become a YouTuber, it was actually my New Year's resolution for last year. And I had been watching YouTube on resale ever since like Steve Rakin was selling blazers on eBay OG style. Like there was hardly anybody in regards to reselling on YouTube. And I just sat there in the back behind the scenes just watching, and I'm like, man, like Steve would be like making a video on something, I'd be like, man, I already know that. That's cool though. That's awesome. And like, I wished I would have started a YouTube literally 6, 7, 8 years ago. I really do. I wished I would have. And it was just I just decided, it was time. So I just hopped on and started doing it.
I'm the same way. I like so many storage unit videos. Like that one Nike unit and all the other 40 or 50 units. I wish I would have started earlier, guys. And it's never too late. I think, Chris, you need to redo yours, because I know you said you knew you were a YouTuber back when you were doing that, but really I think it was when you were on Facebook Live with your wife or Instagram Live with your wife that you knew that you were a social media person, right? I mean,
yeah, I had a gold face mask on.
Yeah, I'm much love. I like
Chris is an Instagram husband.
I was a good Instagram husband that night.
Andrew, what about you? When did you realize you were a social media person?
Oh gosh, man. I realized that I was a YouTuber when I had 50 subscribers, but I was still willing to reshoot 15 takes in a Walmart aisle with different people staring at me awkwardly every time.
That's awesome.
It's like I'm doing this for 50 people, but those 50 people are going to learn something, so it's worth it. And I just kept doing it. So that's when I knew.
Wait, didn't you say like your first video had like 25 takes?
Probably more than that. Ashley was like, and I would get one word wrong. I'd be like, redo it. And then,
cut.
It just, guys, like, it was ridiculous. And the problem was you want it to seem like you're perfect, and it's not. It's a normal thing when you start your first video. And remember, guys, you can upload videos that are private, so you don't have to actually put them out there in the public. Like, I realized, not at the beginning, but kind of towards the end, like 6 to 8 months ago, I realized, look, if nothing else, if I pass away tomorrow, like if something happens to me, I've got a little bit of health issues. Like if something happens to me, then my kids are going to be able to, this is like a library of videos. No matter, it's probably something that they can care less about, but they can come on and see their dad, And so, for selfish reasons, part of this YouTube journey is for my family. If God forbid, I find that the most epic, score of all time, and I have a heart attack right before I can film it, and I pass away, they have something they can watch. You know what I mean? So do it for family too. Consider that. And then a lot of people also do it just to document the journey. They don't even put their videos, public. And I don't think that this is off topic of our topic today, which is diversify your income, because I would say that going forward and starting now, the majority of the extra streams of income that you're going to have are going to be via social media and websites and stuff that you need internet to access. So that being said, that's one reason why I recommend you guys all be on that. Plus, guys, tell me if I'm wrong up here on the panel, but it gives me no more pleasure in the world than to like associate or help somebody and then go live in their YouTube when they're doing a live show and talk in their chat, be one of them, you know what I mean? So it gives me no more excitement than to somebody start a channel and then they go live and I can talk in their chat. So it's incredible. Plus, guys, had we not started this, we wouldn't have been, we know a wizard now. I mean, there's got to be something to that.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Scott, did I miss you, or did you go when you were a YouTuber?
Yeah, put the camera on my chest.
Oh, that's right. Big camera.
Did you ever get kicked out of a yard sale for recording?
Once.
What happened?
That lady was psycho.
Where's that YouTube video?
Yeah.
I deleted right there because she was like, "How do I know you're going to delete it?" I'm like, "I'll delete it right here in front of you." She was like, Harlan can tell you, that woman was like, "I'm in the witness protection program. Oh my God, I'm on a camera." I mean, it was freaking nuts the way this woman acted so. And I actually had the way the camera does is it'll film so much and then it'll stop that one and it'll start another one right up without breaking, but it puts it in 2 files. I actually had a second file, and I asked Harlan, I'm like, I should put it on YouTube anyway, right? And he talked me off that ledge. That's probably a good idea that he talked me off that ledge. I'm like, I'll show her. I'll put her on YouTube. We're like 2 neighborhoods over from Harlan. I'm like, there'll probably be a murder in the next neighborhood over from your neighborhood.
The Bearded Picker's hidden video. The B-sides.
The Bearded Picker raw.
Well, I've also had others. Was at a yard sale, and the lady's like, "So if you got a camera for YouTube and you resell, what are you gonna sell this for?" And I'm like, "I'll probably get $40 for it." She's like, "I'm gonna watch your video. I want to see what you did." And she said, "I'm gonna be one of your subs." And she commented on that next video. She's like, "Next time, point the camera down. I don't want to be on camera." She was really funny. I mean, that's the only negative person. Most people are just fascinated by what people watch on YouTube. I mean, they can't believe that people would watch video about me going to yard sales.
Shoot, I put stuff up on my YouTube. My wife goes, "That stuff's boring. Who watches that?"
People forget that like we live in a bubble. Like it's funny when you're a reseller for so long that you forget what it's like before you knew that there was this community existed, right? Like the vast majority of people don't know that there's a community out here like that exists like this. So it's crazy. Yeah. And James Thrift, my man, I forgot. He is the first super chat I ever received on my YouTube channel. And get this, he super chatted me, and the next day YouTube like took it away from me where nobody can super chat me again. This was before I was monetized. For some reason, I hit the threshold I wanted, but see, people can still super chat me, which shouldn't be the case because monetization wasn't there. So I think they caught that, took away my super chat, and then I was delayed like 4 months from monetization. But James, my man, dude, I will never forget you. I'll never forget you. I never forget your first super chat. I don't know. It's like the first time I ate in the shower. It's just one of those things you don't forget. So crazy. Life is crazy.
Full circle. We're back in the shower.
Tiffany. Oh wow, figured it out. Yay, got my second super chat and learned something new. Thank you again.
It's like the auto read. All right. Anybody have anything else? We're bumping up on an hour and a half here.
Do these look real, guys? Do these look real? I know they're smudged, but do they look real?
Yes, you kind of look a little creepy, though.
You look a lot more smarter now.
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, these are super top secret spy glasses. And I'm going to be wearing these to the Goodwill bins and to a bunch of yard sales this summer. And I'm going to get a lot of good footage. You're going to get to see me fighting over some shoes at the bins and some books. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy.
We'll see if I can't not get caught in these.
You look like you drive a creeper van. That was not my comment, by the way.
Oh, man.
He's just, you got to sing that.
Dustin.
Oh, sorry, Chris. It's on your YouTube channel. I don't want people to unsubscribe to you, but I'll do it. You look like you drive a creeper van.
I need to clip that and use that as an intro.
Oh yeah.
Guys, if you're not subscribed to I have much respect for Liquidation Ohio. I love like knowing people that are the same person day in and day out. I feel like I can call him at 4 a.m. and he'll still be the same. You know, like same like monotone. Like I love people that are like that like I know what to expect. Like look at Jason right now. I don't know what the hell to expect with him. Like look at that. So anyways, I have a big appreciation for this YouTube channel.
I don't know. Chris hung out with us last night, and I can show you exactly what he looked like.
I was tired.
Sleepy.
His head would go. And he's gonna break his neck.
I do remember there was a time that me, I think Scott and Chris and maybe one other person was in a chat, and Chris fell asleep on camera on his couch like this, and he looked all snuggly, and he was just stayed asleep with his camera on.
Not only does his wife do his makeup, but she also says when his bedtime is, guys.
when I'm tired, it's lights out. I can't control it. I just fall asleep.
When you hear his phone buzzing right around like 9:30, so coming up,
Bzz, bzz.
bedtime, honey, bedtime, and then all of a sudden, he instead of like disconnecting, you know, he'll act like he's sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like quickly run upstairs. He'll run upstairs real quick. It's hey, happy wife, happy life, right?
That's right. Right.
That is right.
All you wives. Hey, real quick before we end this, how many wives do we have in chat? Type 1 if you are one of those amazing wives that support, you know, your husband or have an amazing family, or just any wives in general. Put 1 in chat. I want to see how many wives are in chat right now.
What did you put for a 2?
Well, 2. There is no 2 in this. I guess if you're an amazing husband, put 2. I guess. But number 1 if you're a wife.
Here's a 2. Here's a 2 for you. How many of you in the chat didn't tell your spouse that you are a reseller until you married them? Yeah, I'm borderline hoarder.
Can we give some love, guys? Let us panel members give us some love for our amazing spouse, our amazing wives in there. Look at all those.
I got one for you.
Oh,
I got one for you.
Scott, you should type a 1 like you're my work wife.
As she updates inventory.
oh, got her.
Lock the screen on her. Lock the
You got
screen.
As she updates our inventory. There you go.
That was an awesome stop, drop, and roll.
God,
That's
we are
right,
nothing.
it was.
We are nothing without our amazing wives. Seriously. And if you don't have to be a wife, you can be an amazing girlfriend and type 1, you know, just an amazing lady.
Yeah,
Or a work wife.
yeah. Shane, one of us has a type of 1 because Ashley, his wife thinks that we're work wives. So
All right, I'll do the 1. I'll do the 1 this time. You have to do it next time now.
Yeah, who's done? You have them memorized by your staff. Is that right, Scott?
Taking 1 for the team, Shane.
I had to take 1 for the team. on
Shane,
that
didn't you hit 1 last weekend?
Ah, dang it. Scott tricked me again.
Okay, I'm in trouble now, guys. I'm in trouble.
Oh.
Hey, she is. I'm trying to give props to our amazing supporters out there. You know, just anyways, it's gotten off topic. That's not ways to diversify, but I just figured I would give a shout out to you. You
Wait.
amazing. Amazing.
We
people.
all love your ones, twos, and threes. We love when you bring them up. At least I do. All right, so yeah, awesome show tonight. Let's go down the panel. And if you're not subscribed to everybody in the chat or in chat as well, but in the panel, I'll put all the links down below in the description. All the channels. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the little bell. But without further ado, Jason, let's bring us home and last words.
Last words, guys. I mean, you know, reselling takes a lot of time, takes a lot of passion. Okay. Anybody that does reselling, I don't think is doing it out of just pure necessity. I mean, I'm sure there's people that do, but you know, reselling is a passion, but it doesn't have to be lonely, you know, and that's I spent the first 3/4 of my reselling career by myself in all of this, you know, aside from my family and my wife, you know. I didn't have anybody to really talk to in terms of, you know, companionship, workmanship, you know. So
We started a dating network, Jason.
yeah. Good Lord. All right, I'm gonna hand it off to Wade. Wade, go ahead, buddy.
Is it
No,
like
no, just saying what everybody was
resellersonly.com or
thinking.
something? Or
Oh, I'm just saying, you know, the thing is, it's like it's good to make friends, befriend people in the community, and be a part of
Jason,
a hangout like this. What?
I love you.
I love you too. I love you too. I love all of you.
Yes.
Golly. I'm gonna like rage love y'all. I fucking love you. Sorry.
Says the guy who started a Facebook group called Resellers Anonymous.
Yeah.
That deserves a mic drop right there.
Hey, I'll get promotion any way I can get it.
That was funny.
All right, who's
App coming soon. Okay, anyways, go ahead.
Resellersonly.com.
resellersonly.com.
Hey, that had a good jingle to it.
All right, who's up next?
I'll go real quick. I'll speak up. So here's the thing. Sometimes I get a little bit of crap because I still have a full-time job. And here's what I want to tell you. If you're going to resell and you're going to go full-time, you want to plan. And what you want to plan to do is pay off debt. I paid off about 70% of my debt from reselling. And so what I want to tell you is I'm hoping by in like 2 to 3 years, I won't even have a house payment. And so think about what you could do without any payments, just regular bills, utility bill, whatever, all the money you can actually put towards inventory. I'm a huge advocator in playing the long game and making it your own. Some people want to go early, and that's fine. Like that's what they want to do. And so just do what you want to do. Don't follow anybody else. Just kind of do whatever you want to do. And some people are in bad jobs and they just want out. And so that's definitely like 90% of America hate their jobs. So, I mean, you just have to do what's right for you at the end of the day.
Where'd you get that statistic, Shane?
Oh, it's everywhere. I actually took a class, a business management class, and they went over how many people hated their jobs. About 3 years ago, it was like 90% of America actually hates their jobs, or to some extent.
See, I thought I was putting you on the spot, but you actually knew it.
Yeah. It was a business theories class.
All right, who's next? Scott, you're up.
All right. So the one thing I would tell you, my advice for you in 2019 here is release the fear. You know, fear controls you. Fear consumes you. You know, I'm scared to turn the camera on. I'm scared to create a YouTube channel. I'm scared to do affiliate marketing because it might take away from my business. I'm scared. Fear. Mm-hmm. You only live once. This ride is what you make of it. The hell with the fear. You have nothing to lose. You know, if affiliate marketing doesn't work out, if YouTube doesn't work out, if Amazon dies, I'll be selling on eBay and be just fine. I mean, if any of those, you know, things are going to go away. Things are going to change. You can't be afraid of the future. You can't be afraid. You just have to trust in your experience, trust in your knowledge, trust in the people around you. That you've got friends that will help you and advise you. And 2019 needs to be a year for you to go for it. If this ugly mug can be on YouTube, anybody can be on YouTube. There's your mic drop.
Boom.
Andrew, special guest.
Well, yeah, I guess that leaves me being the greenest. I guess if you want to use the term, being the greenest in the retail arbitrage business here out of this panel. Just start, just do it. It's a lot easier than you would think. It's there's not many hurdles, and once you're there, once you're in it, you're in it. And there was a lot of great quotes dropped tonight. So to kind of piggyback off what Scott said, Will Smith, wonderful mind right there. He said everything you want and everything that's worth anything is on the other side of fear. So I just want to leave you with that. And you guys can do anything that you truly set your mind to. I mean, the barriers are what you make them. So who told you that you can't do something other than yourself? So I'll leave you with that.
I like that.
Ice cream and warm brownies. Man.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. Okay. Two things, guys. You know, when I went full-time back in April, I did a YouTube video literally about 10 minutes before I dropped off, or 10 minutes after I dropped off my laptop. I was actually still in the parking lot of my corporate job. And I did a YouTube video because that video only has like 1,000 views. It's not a big video. The reason I did it was at any point in time going full time that I felt this wasn't for me, I wanted to go back and watch that 2-minute video to understand where I was thinking and also where like emotionally I was at. And so that way, if there was any doubt in my mind that I couldn't do this full time, because the problem is if this doesn't succeed, I'm back to that 9 to 5. So I urge you guys, if you guys are part-time going full-time, create a 2 to 3 minute video of the day that you quit your job. So that way, if there's ever any doubt, ever any fear that you cannot do whatever you're trying to succeed at, you can go back to that video and watch it. And that's what I recommend, guys. That video is still loaded on my YouTube channel. There's a reason I have that there. It's not for anybody else but myself. If I need to go back to that and relive that moment, I can. And so I think that's really, really key. All I can tell you guys is I hear this a lot. This year I'm going to do this. This year I'm going to do this. Like, you got to start. You might as well start now. Like, people always like, oh, Friday, on the 1st, I'm going to start my diet. No, start your diet now. There's no difference between now and the 1st. Like, just continue to, but again, embrace the journey. And one of my things this year, guys, the last point I'm going to make is don't sweat the small stuff, because you can't, if you look back a year ago and you thought of all the small stuff you stressed out about, what does that matter for you today? Nothing, right? So don't stress the small stuff. Forgive yourself, pat yourself on the back a few times a day, and realize that life is way too short to worry about the small things. Life will continue with you, doing the big things and not worrying about the small things. So that's what I have to say.
Mine is, well, I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. There's a ton of good information here. I think the one that resonated with me tonight was enjoy the process. Don't fall into the Facebook groups where people are saying the sky is falling, complaining about not getting any sales, complaining about things that are taking too long. Just do it. Go in there, join affiliate marketing, put your links out there, but like that you're doing it. Enjoy that you can wake up the next day and say, that affiliate link I put up just made me a quarter, right? So see the progress, see the process, and enjoy it.
And look for the dating app coming soon. Jason, come on, give a smile for the camera.
Hey, okay. You know what? What I said had absolutely nothing to do with diversifying your income, but I'm going to tell you what. I have better productivity knowing that I've got, friends that I can count on in this community, people I can talk to, share ideas with. That's what it's all about.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure. Dude, we got the perfect panel. Seriously. Like, guys, you can look good on camera with Chris. We got a dating app coming soon. I mean, if you want some wizardly tricks, you can go to Scott. You know, it's incredible, guys. So, and if you want to eat in the shower and want tips on what to eat, life is great right now, and it's only the beginning of the year. Anyways,
And I heard Wade was coming out with a restaurant shower vlog. You can actually dine in, and you can rate the food.
oh my God, dude, that is gonna go viral.
What is that, right? What is
I
that?
am doing that crap right. Like literally, I'm gonna go buy a shower curtain that doesn't show everything. Not that. Keep the beer in, Chris. This will still be monetized. I promise you. This video.
Oh, you gotta get a shower curtain. You gotta pay extra to see below the line.
You have to join the face. You have to join.
Man, how many people are going to unsubscribe to my YouTube channel tonight? I'm gonna have to see. But, dude, that's why you need a group of people like this. Can you imagine? I'm gonna be YouTube famous for eating apples and Mexican food in the shower. I don't need Mexican food. I just want to say
Apples and Mexican food.
Anyways, much love, guys. Much love. You guys are crazy, weird people.
All right, guys. Enjoy your Sunday evening. Talk to you later. See ya.